Good morning, students. And so
Good
far we
morning,
discussed
sir.
the first chapter, the political theory. A lot of ideas we discussed there. Why political theory is important. Okay, what is political theory? What the role of common people in politics? Why we want to learn political theory? Okay, like that various questions we discussed, and we try to find out answers for all those questions too. All right. Yes or no? So we know that as a high school student, why you people are learning this political theory? What is the importance of political theory in your life? So answer is so simple. In the future, you might choose some professions that basically dealing with the political theory or values that we are imbibing our daily life, like justice, equality, fraternity. Clear? Is that clear, Elvina? Okay, so that's why we are learning this political theory. It is important to understand how we are living in the society and how we are making other people's life smoother and easier in the society. Okay, we should not be biased, we should not be prejudiced. Clear or not? Okay, so if you know the value of liberty, we will not make any trouble for other people's liberty or their freedom. Okay, so that's the importance of we are learning this political theory. So we know that so far we discussed these various values like liberty, equality, fraternity, justice, like various things. And in the next chapters, we will discuss all these values independently and individually. Independently and individually. So we will discuss about freedom. Okay, the meaning of freedom and how it is necessary to lead a good life in each and every societies. Clear or not? So, first of all, I would like to ask a question to you people that what is mean by, or what is the meaning of the term, what we can say, freedom for we people? Freedom. Freedom. What is freedom for us? So you are asking that question to each and every individual student, those who attend the class here, you are able to say different answers, yes or no? Numerous answers we can say. Okay, thousands answers. Because each and every individual like you people, like Amal Raj, Grishma, Elvina, Adul, Ashish Bene, Ashwini Sunilkumar, you are coming from different political, social and economical situations, right? Right or not? Of course, no two individuals, this political, economical, and social equation or background will be the same. It will not be. Okay, it is different. Those are different always. Okay, so we are able to give different meanings for that term called freedom, like equality, equality. Okay, understanding or not? Okay, so don't think anything bad that if you are learning or listening something related with your life and others' life, you don't want to compare that. You don't want to go for a prejudice or a biased understanding because some sort of things we don't know. Might we will discuss that in our mind that this is like this or this is like that. Okay, but actually it is not like that. Clear? So we want to analyze it. What is this and what is that? We want to analyze. That's the importance of a political theory. So in the last class, we already started discussion on the question and the answers. Question and the answers, right? 2-3 questions we already completed. So some more important questions are there from this chapter. Okay, already we discussed in the classroom here. Again, one more time, we are going for a short discussion of some more questions here. Okay, write down all these questions. All these questions are important for the examination. Okay, the last question what we discussed in the last class, it is vigilant citizens are must for the successful working of a democracy comment. Okay, what is the importance of a vigilant citizen? Vigilant citizen. So vigilant citizen, we know that educated people, they are observing carefully what is going on in the political arena or the political field, and they are able to give suggestions. They are able to change the governments. They are able to change the mindset of our political parties or political party leaders. Only who can do that? Vigilant citizen. They are that much uh, uh, those who have that much knowledge in the political activity basically that is going on in our country. Okay, only that people can do. The people, those who know the values that imbibed, that people can understand the things there. The people, those who know the constitution and the rules and regulation, that people can do that. Okay, so that's what the importance of vigilant citizen in a society. The fourth question: in what ways is the study of political theory useful for us? Identify 4 ways in which the political theory can be useful to us. Already we discussed this, right? So political theory, it is useful to us. For a high school student, what is the importance of political theory? We discussed that earlier. So here, answer is, political theory educate the various views to be needed as science or art. Okay, various views required to lead a good life. The views that related with the justice, the views that related with the equality, views related with the justice. Okay, so different viewpoints we required actually. It's a science or an art, okay, related with the various viewpoints, First of all, as a science, the following functions of political theory has been propounded by David Easton as a science. David Easton. So he's a political thinker. He described political theory on the basis of a subject called science. Okay, political science itself is science, and the theory he is connected with the science. Okay, rationality is there, reasonability is. Rationality is there, and it is a reasonable. A political theory ensures an analytical scheme which renders research meaningful and describe the mutual relationship of political variables. So, we are researching, we are finding out the life of the people. We are social surveys we are conducting to understanding the lifestyle of the people, to understanding the growth of mindset of the people. Everything come to our mind or come before our eyes only after we are surveying, we are analytically we are observing what is going on in the society, and we are discussing various relations between the people or between the different societies or between the different countries like that. Okay, finally we are able to reach a conclusion why it is necessary, why political theory necessary. Always it is ensuring a good connection between the societies and a good connection between the countries and good connection between two political ideologies. Okay, the comparative study of various researchers verified the conclusion and reveal the areas to be required more empirical work. Everyone should understand the thing there. It is not that easy to understand without research. We require some particular sort of reasoning capacity and ability to understand the things in a good way. Then only it is helpful for the development of the entire society. Okay, should not be biased or should not be prejudiced. Okay, so empirical analysis required here. Empirical analysis is necessary. Okay, so next one. A relative consistent concepts make research more reliable as a social and natural entity, in the words of Wright and Mills. Okay, two other politicians, Wright and Mills, it is an ideology of justified practices to make criticism and to determine policies. Okay, first of all, we discussed this as science, and next it is a social and a natural entity related with the arts. Okay, it's an ideology. Okay, political theory is an ideology, justified practices to make a criticism and to determine policy. So we know that always if you want to take a decision, before taking the decision, we want to analyze that. Analysis in the sense, not only single person's attitude, but through debates, through criticism, we can come to a conclusion. We can come to a good conclusion that is basically helpful for the development of the entire society. So criticisms are required. Okay, without criticism, no political philosophy will exist. Okay, criticism is necessary. Okay, simply should not adopt or accept it. We want to think reasonably. Okay, want to think, is this thing is necessary for the society? Is this idea is good for the society? Okay, so like that, that kind of thinking required, that's going to criticize the mindset is required to make political policies. That's what we want to study, political theory. It prepares goals and guidelines for aspirations and policies made various levels of ideals. Okay, so but it's basically the political theory. We know that the politicians want to learn the political theory, the bureaucrats want to learn the political theory, because they are the people, they are making plans, programs and policies for the entire society. Okay, so what is our aspiration or what is our demand? That is not matter here. Okay, but want to make a good society, we always think about the philosophy that is helpful for the growth of the entire society in the various level of development. Next one, it prepares strategies and programs to meet both the ends and means. Okay, so what are the way we are using to meet the goal? Okay, so what ways we want to use to achieve a goal? What is the goal? What is the goal? And what are the ways we are using to achieve the goal? All should be basically critically analyze related with the philosophy what you are using to achieve that goal. It assumes the formation of society and the conflict to be arisen in the society, as well as solutions to the particular conflict. So we know that number of conflicts will be there in the society. Okay, the clash between the ideas, clash between the religions, clash between the linguistic groups, clash between the ethnic groups, clash between the races. Okay, so to solve all these things, okay, philosophies are required, good philosophies are required. So that philosophy teaching what is justice, what is equality, okay, and what is brotherhood and all. So we required political philosophy as an art to solve the conflicts between the societies. Okay, so in conclusion we can say that political theory can be concluded as a collection of systems and analysis of political data. Okay, collection of systems, maybe institutions, or analyzing the political data, what happened earlier, what is going on now, that related with the values that imbibed in politics, or adopted in politics. Okay, it also aimed to achieve a better world of politics. So basically, if it is a part of science or a part of art, basically the concept is political theory always, or it should be helpful to make a better tomorrow, a better world, a better tomorrow and a better world of politics, Okay, so one more time, we want to read that question carefully and learn it properly. So the question is, what is the question? Here it is. In what ways the study of political theory useful for us? One is scientific approach, other is as an art. Want to learn that properly. Next one, do you think that a good or convincing argument can compel others to listen to you? Are you thinking so? So you, in a group discussion, you stood and you give a good argument with reason and rationality. So that is able to convince the mindset of the people. Okay, so with that kind of argument, are you compel others to listen to you or not? What are you thinking?
Yes.
Yes, of course you can do that. Okay, so the idea what you are discussing, it is reasonable and the rationality is there. Okay, definitely you can compel the people to listen you. So answer is here, yes, I agree that the good argument can compel others to listen to me, because everyone who is rational always take interest in debates. Okay, who is able to take an interest in debate there? The people, those who are rationality. Okay, what do you mean rationality? What do you mean rational thinking? An idea?
We should always think, we should not believe in everything blindly, but we should have a reason in what we believe.
Always there should be a reason. Scientific approach. Okay. So example, we know that there are number of this kind of beliefs are there in our society, right or not? A number of beliefs are there. There is no rationality behind that. No rationality at all. Okay. But people are believing in that. Superstitious beliefs, right or not? There is no rationality behind that. So the people, those who are believing in superstitious things, may not give that much importance in debates. Okay. Because they will believe what they know is correct entirely. Okay, always they will say that what is they are thinking is correct, so they are not ready for debates. Ready for the debates, and who will go for a debate? The people, those who want to know the truth, the people, those who want to make changes, or the people, those who want to improve the knowledge. That people are basically interested in debates there. Others they will not. Okay. Mark Twain once once he commented that I will not argue with the fools. I will not argue with the fools, because fools will drag us to their level and will show their supremacy there. Understanding or not? Huh? What the fools will do? They will drag us to their level and they will show the supremacy there, because they are well practiced in that area. So we will not, I mean, Mark Twain, he commented that he will not argue with the fools there. So rationality required here. Rationality is necessary. Okay. So conversation or interactions to reach at a better conclusion. So always we require debates to find out a better conclusion or a better program. Okay, better program or a policy. Every individual is impressed with the logic and rational point be argued or convinced upon. Each and every individual, they like the people, those who are able to give the suggestions with some rationality and logic. Rationality and logic. Logic should be there. Logic should be there. Okay. Rationality should be there. So we are able to accept that. We will accept it. Okay. So I already told you that one small incident there. The differences between different movies. Okay. Like Hollywood, Bollywood, Mollywood, Collywood, like that. Even Sandalwood also. Okay, let it. So what is that? In Hollywood movies, with a cricket match, the batsman, if he hit a six. Okay, where we are able to find that ball? Where are we able to find that ball? In the boundary line, near the boundary line, right? Is that correct or not? Of course. So that is rational. That is rational. We are able to find that ball near the boundary lane only. Boundary lane only. Okay. So with the Bollywood movies means what will happen there? It will cross the boundary lane and the pavilion and it will reach the road and will break the glass of a car. Definitely it will. Okay. So it is definitely we are unable to digest. Okay. So some sort of trouble will be there. This against our rationality, against our rationality. So fine. Okay. So coming to Tamil movies, what will happen here? Okay, if the heroes are there, right? Many heroes are there. They have supernatural powers. Okay. So some heroes are there. If they hit a six, definitely it should reach the next district or the next state, or else the fans are not happy with that. Okay. So fully against rationality and scientific temper. Totally against that. Again, we know that it will not happen. It will not happen. Okay, but we careless will not accept such kind of gimmicks, right or not? Okay, if the ball is going to the next district or going to the next state, we are unable to accept that. It is against rationality. Clear? Oh, coming to Telugu movies, going to Telugu movies, okay, we are able to find that the ball will go to Mars, Moon, or some other extraterrestrial, I mean, other planets. And next day, the ball will come back with a note that, again, you are hitting the ball to this planet, we will not give the ball back. What is the rationality there? Huh? What is the science there? Any rationality is there? Nothing is there, right or not? So this is the difference here. If some people discussing something with a rationality and a reasonable one, we will believe, we will accept that. We are ready to accept that. Okay, we can adjust that. This have some logic. We accepted it. Okay, that's what. Next one, in a positive manner, if I make the efforts to convince others, they listen to me very carefully. Positive way. Okay, so we are trying to dominate the audience, or we are trying to what we can say, question their knowledge. No one will listen. But in a positive way, if you are approaching, everyone will listen you. Okay. So in a discussion or debate, even people participate to make their debates clear and get convinced. Okay. Why you want to participate in debate there? First of all, we want to clarify the doubts and make your point clear, and want to convince the people, those who are listening that. Okay, so that's what the arguments. So arguments basically related with the political theory only. Okay, almost all the philosophy what we are accepting today, that all underwent this kind of arguments and debates. relative to the Gandhism. You know that Gandhi's ideology, that is Satyagraha non-violence. Number of international Congress leaders, they reacted against that. Okay, like Bhagat Singh, Subhash Chandra Bose, Jawaharlal Nehru, such kind of people are strictly against the idea of non-violence and Satyagraha in some point of view or some point of time, right? Subhash Chandra Bose, he is a national leader. Is he believed in Satyagraha? Is he believed in Satyagraha or non-violence?
No.
No. He's an National Congress member. Okay. He was a president also. Once he was. And he is not the persons who believed in the Satyagraha non-violence. So this kind of philosophies and ideas, once that underwent this program of debates and arguments. Okay. But most of the people in the world today, they're accepting this ideology because this ideology is convinced the mindset of that many people. Convince the mindset of that many people. Is that idea clear? Is that the idea clear now? Okay, that's it. So all the debates and all the ideas that once underwent this kind of arguments and what you can say, public discussions. Next question. Do you think studying political theories like studying mathematics give reason for your answer? Okay, both are equal or not? Studying political science and studying mathematics.
No.
Okay, so the people, those who choose this branch of study, I mean humanities. Okay, basically we don't like mathematics, right? Yes or no? Yes or no? How many of you like mathematics? Myself, I don't like mathematics. Okay, myself, I'm a teacher now, but I should not say like that, but I don't like mathematics. Okay, let it. Okay, so the teacher is there when I am studying in school. My teacher, she always used to take what we can say, the special classes for me. Okay, because my mark is always marginal, just below average only. Just will pass. Okay, just pass. That is what my method. Okay, so basically don't like. Still today I don't like, but only. I am learning mathematics to teach statistics. What is that? We know that in economics some applications are there, right? Only for that we will. I will learn this mathematics, right? So let it. So the question is what? The political theories like studying mathematics or mathematics and politics are the same or not? Okay, here answer is no. Studying political theory is not like studying mathematics because mathematics can have a specific definition of any shape of particular ideas which may be applicable as per terms, but the political theory. So we know that in mathematics, whatever the method you use to find out the answer, we will get the same answer only. We'll get the same answer only if you are doing the correct method. I mean, correct calculation, subtraction, multiplication and division and such kind of mathematical calculation you're doing properly, you will get the correct answer. You'll get the correct answer. Or whatever the method you use also, you will get the correct answer. But in political science, it's not like that. But political theory deals with the needs and aspirations of the people and states who may have different opinions on different issues to be encountered to develop harmonious relation. Okay, so we know that different people, we are different individual, we are coming from different societies, different socio-political and economical backgrounds are there for us. So our answers are different, our aspirations are different, our demands are different, so it is not like mathematics anyway. Okay, so both are different. So 6 questions we discussed. Boys are there, Ashish Benny, Amal Raj. Okay, understood all these ideas, right? The idea is clear or not? Wait for a moment. Okay, so I told you I don't like mathematics, right? But you should not say like that, you don't like mathematics. Basically, I should not say like that, I don't like mathematics. Because in economics, number of mathematical applications are there. We want to learn that properly. There you say, we are also like sir only, we don't like mathematics. I will not accept that. Okay, so just take care. Mathematics is important for us. Okay, so the pulse of globe is mathematics. Right or not? So we want to learn mathematics too. Next one, extra questions are here. Number of extra questions are there. Okay, what do you mean by politics? What do you mean by politics? Answer is, politics has been regarded as the study of the state or power or a struggle to attain power. Okay, so write down the question. What do you mean by politics? Anyway, I will upload the notes there. Already uploaded in the website, I'm thinking. Okay, you just observe that. Okay, question number 2. The government as a part of politics can affect on a daily life of humans both in a useful and harmful way. How? The governments can interfere in the life of the people in a positive way and a negative way. How it is? Okay. So answer is the government is useful manner can frame foreign policy, educational policy, and economic policy to the benefit of the people. To the benefit of the people, the government can take a decision, and it will create a good society, a good country. Okay. The next sense, the government is a harmful manner can lead to violent protests. Okay. So bad decision will lead to violent protests. Ministers are not good, their activities are not good, that kind of things might happen in our society. So today, if you're opening news channel or yesterday's news channels, we can find that number of news is that related with a street fight with one political party and the police, one political party and the police. So that is related with this kind of activities that are committing by the governments. We don't know who is right and who is wrong. Okay, but anyway, we find that kind of news is there. Okay. So we are unable to say that one party is correct and other party is wrong or something like that. We are not for that. Okay, we are not going to support or we are not going to oppose any particular political party here. For us, almost all the parties are equal only. We are basically discussing what is this and what is that. Okay, that's what we're learning in political theory. Okay, we are not going to oppose, we are not going to support. So these are the two aspects. These are the two aspects. Okay, next one. What do you study in political theory? What do we study in political theory? We study certain values and principles and ideals, also which inspired people and guided policies like democracy, freedom, equality, etc. So simple answer, right? Who wrote the book Hindu Swaraj?
Mahatma Gandhi.
Mahatma Gandhi, fine. Who argued first that equality was as crucial as freedom? Equality was as crucial as freedom. Rousseau, J.J. Rousseau. What is the full form of J.J. Rousseau?
Jean-Jacques Rousseau.
Jean-Jacques Rousseau, correct. Both Alvin and Ashwarya. Correct answer. Okay. Next one. Human beings are unique. Give any two arguments. Human beings are unique. So human beings possess reasons for any action and they have the ability to react upon actions also. Okay. So possess reason, always possess a reason for any action and ability to react upon actions also. We will we can make these reasons. We are possessing reason for all the actions what we are doing, and we are criticizing the action, or we are able to analyze the action that is committing by others. Human beings are capable to converse and debate and discuss the issues. We will discuss, we will debate, okay, and finally we will come to the conclusion. Okay, number of arguments will be there, okay, to find out whether a philosophy or a point of debate is correct or wrong. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Human beings are unique. Human beings are unique. So next question. Mention the characteristics to constitute the policies. Politics. Mention the characteristics to constitute politics. Politics is found in a political system. Politics is about power. It is all about power. Politics involves an activity. Whatever it is, it involves an activity. That's what politics. So don't think that politics is the act of politicians or political parties or something like that. In daily life, we are participating in politics in various ways there. Okay. So why should we study political theory? Next question. Why should we study political theory? Answer. We should study political theory of the following reasons. So first of all, it is relevant for the professional except engineers, doctors, and mathematicians. Okay. To have a basic knowledge to political ideas and information to shape public opinion. Basically, that is the public opinion. It encourages us to examine our ideas and feelings about political activities. Okay, so number of political activities are there. Basically, we are studying political theory that will create a group of people, a vigilant individual citizens. Vigilant citizen, they can basically examine the political ideas. We can differentiate between just or unjust reaction and actions. By learning political theory, we are able to understand what is justice and what is injustice. What is justice and what is injustice. Such kind of things are there. To understand all these things, basically we are learning political theory. Okay. Again, number of questions are there. So I don't know, we will get time to explain all these things here. Anyway, almost all the questions that basically relevant that we discussed here. Okay, just write some more questions. And in your note, you should mark that. I mean, your printed notes, you should mark and learn that for tomorrow. So first question is this one. This one is the first question. Politics works as a pursuit of common good of people. Common good of people. Justify the statement. Justify the statement. Okay, politics work as a pursuit of common good of people. Justify the statement. Justify the statement. What? What happened, Ashish Benny? Ashish? Okay, next question. What are the differences between politics and political science? What are the differences between politics and political science? What are the differences between politics and political science? Completed? Next class, these two questions you want to learn properly. One more question is there. Third question, one more question you want to learn properly. Fourth question. In what ways is the study of political theory useful for us? In what ways is the study of political theory useful for us? Identify 4 ways in which the political theory can be useful to us. Identify 4 ways in which the political theory can be useful to us. Okay, so learn all these questions properly for the next class. Okay, now I'm giving chance to 1 or 2 students to discuss what you learned from this chapter. What you learned from this chapter. Okay, so you should discuss that. First of all, it is Grishma. Grishma. Tell me, Grishma, what is the basic summary of this chapter? What we learned? What are the things we learned in this chapter?
We learned why we should learn politics. Is it audible?
Yeah, fine.
That we should learn politics to be vigilant, and so that we can take part in the politics of our country, and to know and to decide which side is right. And we should know politics because we may choose it as a career in the future.
Then come on, who can complete? Who can complete? Elvina? The connectivity is trouble with the Grishma thinking. Elvina?
In this chapter, we have learned that we should have to treat people equally, and what is the purpose? Why should we need to study political theory? And we should have as a citizen, we should have to follow some basic values in our society and in our life also, such as equality, liberty, and freedom. and we should have to treat all people equally.
Fine.
And what is the need? What is the need to study politics and political theory, and the differences between politics and what difference between them, and um, 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 and we, as a citizen, we also have been indirectly participating in the politics.
Okay. Fine. Thank you, Elvinam. So, Amaldas, can you speak something about this chapter? Amal?
Yes, sir.
Oh, speak.
This chapter is explaining about what is politics. It also discusses about the equality, rights of people.
Okay.
It also says why we should study political theory.
Then.
It also discusses about the difference between politics and political science.
Then. Okay, so listen carefully. I hope you people are able to understand the things what we discussed in this chapter, and the applications are there in the next chapters also. So this chapter is too important. Want to learn all these things properly. Okay, so any doubts are there, means you are free to text me or you can call me and ask the doubt and clarify that. And the next period we will start the second chapter, that is freedom. So before starting the chapter, if you have time, just go through the pages there. I think that continuous classes are there. If you get in 1 or 2 periods, free periods are there, means just observe that. Or else no problem, we will start in the next period. Anyway, 3:40 to 4:20. Okay, we'll meet in that class. Okay guys, bye. Thank you very much. Bye.
Thank you, sir.